Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Miguel Castro will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. George Brett is in to start things off here as he looks at
first pitch, 7:05.
the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Minnie Minoso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Minoso is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
So he sets him down swinging. Minnie Minoso is the second out of the opening frame.
Fielder, number 24, Willie May.
In now, Willie Mays, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. KC down in order. And now the Angels get their first opportunity. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
First offering on its way. On the ground to the left side. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Abreu on second, Banks at first, one gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. LeMahieu's got it, and his throw will go to first here. And I'm not sure if he lost track of the outs, but I don't get that decision. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Russell Martin stands in as he looks at ball one here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ohtani is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, you feel like the pitcher there. You caught a break. That one off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse. Don't you feel that you have to be thinking extra base?
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 5th so far in this series, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Three runs already home here. Hit to third. Taken in by Brett. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Scott has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 6th of this series. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th so far in this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Cole Hamels enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We've played 2 full. Into the box now, Cole Hamels. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
George Brett comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tatis is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't...
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting ready.
On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here and it turns into a double play. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Last at bat, Nettie D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Popped him up. Guzman has a play. One away.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Dan, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. They still find themselves ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Center fielder, number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman popped him up. Banks is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Minoso will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels get just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Halos lead this one 7-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Albies with a 1-1 count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Russell Martin. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Bellinger brings it in.
He had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Guzman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Royals nothing. Whitey Ford gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Shohei Ohtani. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Miguel Castro, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Mays is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field, and that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His 3rd home run of this series as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Walker Buehler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. High and deep to right center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 10-zip. Settling in now, George Brett. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The bat, number 9.
In now, Minnie Minoso. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sliced hard on the ground. To second for 1. To first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie May.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Guzman. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Abreu waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mookie Betts is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Popped up. Guzman is there for it. 2 down.
Now back.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ernie Banks is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Bellinger fields cleanly. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed.
0-1.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the... So here now is the pitcher, Chris Martin. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. I'm set with the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Albies is there, and that retires the side. Angels strand 1, but they're still in front 10-0. In now, Russell Martin. Last time through was a base hit. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fans, big reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Freeman is under it. 1 out.
Up next to the Royals, the pitcher, Walker.
Kenny Lofton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Kansas City, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Minnie Minoso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Royals leave one. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yimi Garcia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mays is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Striding in, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Tatis into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back. The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Ernie Banks stands in as he looks at a called strike. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Betts blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Andrew Jones will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will look to finish off the sweep in front of the home faithful tomorrow night. They go up 3 games to none here in the series as this ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(10-3) at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Angels take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Miguel Castro is the winning pitcher of record. Mike Scott struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Giancarlo Stanton had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, as the Yankees push past the Twins 14-4. He is currently riding a 12-game hitting streak. Pablo Cairo nabbed his 15th win this season as Tampa Bay downed Cleveland.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Manny Machado, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Raymond Franco will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani, number 14 on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
You know, D-Row, the benchmark of having a great year is 200 hits. How about this guy? Rack up 250 hits on the season so far.
Yeah, and you don't do that without just a staunch approach at the plate of using the entire field. This guy can move the ball out of the ballpark, can play line to line, opens up the entire field, no way to defend him. 250 knocks cannot be understated.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row. Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Here's big Aaron Judge as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Now batting, Rob Tan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on... Hit in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Doug Rader.
Ready now for Baltimore, Doug Rader. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1 out, nobody on.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Rader is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Stepping in now, Rafael Cairo, strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles able to square. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jacob Stallings having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, Dero, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's into the bullpen, a home run. And there it is. Cody Bellinger has belted career home run number 600. One of the greatest power hitters to ever play the game.
Oh, you're certainly right, Matt. With 600 home runs, you're talking about a figure only a handful of players have ever reached. It's a landmark home run in what has been a landmark career. He's shown amazing skill, remarkable consistency over the years, and I think we're all just so lucky to be here to witness this historic moment. What a privilege.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He swings and grounds it to short, right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. He's done it. Chris Bryant is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going happens the rest of his career. He's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Jankowski is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. On a line, that's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This is not.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soler is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. All in all, 10 men. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Tom Na is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's fouled away. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simple.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Carlos Correa now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. 10 is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ground ball left side. And he's safe.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-World? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Popped him up. Kelly is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Rob Tan. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Digging in, Doug Rader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9. It's 10-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, At the track, gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they just continue to pour it on here. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Chopped out to short. Throw gets him 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey!
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Jorge Soler.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2. This pitch is popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Nope. Foul ball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bryant is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Cody Bellinger. Bullet back up the middle. Soler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next for New York, Chris Bryant. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Soler has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So striding in, Tom Nah. He singled his last time up. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. 0-1 the count. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Jankowski is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Chopped in front of home plate. He's got to hurry. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Bullet back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, Dale Whiters. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Rob Tan. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rob Tan becomes out number 2 this inning. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Fouled away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hit on the ground to short, reined in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
This one's chopped to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles 1. In is Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That evens it up 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So that's his 15th punch out of the game. Jorge Soler is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rafael Cairo becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. David Dahl to the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And another one. Strikeout number 17. Ready to begin the 8th and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like
The throw into second. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Henry Arturo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base.
Steal.
Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 3 runs already home here. Runner goes for third. In there. Now the throw. And he is in there. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 14-1. Ready now, Travis Jankowski. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Another 0-2 coming. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First offering on its way. Carson Kelly is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
At the plate now, Dale Whiters. Bellinger brings it in. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Carlos Correa. Correa, left field and carrying well. And gone! An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. So his remarkable season continues as they just continue to pour it on here. Sherwood. Daly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he grounds one briskly to short, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Ohtani ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, with that base hit right there, D-Row. Career RBI number 2,000, and there are only 5 players in the history of the game in that rarefied air.
Yeah, I mean, this is the zenith of our sport, right? You're on the Mount Rushmore of driving in runs here, putting your names next to guys like Hank Aaron, the Hammer, Babe Ruth. He's already got Lou Gehrig in his rearview mirror, the Iron Horse, Barry Bonds. Some of the games elite. This guy is a future Hall of Famer and a pleasure to watch.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
This is line to left. Jankowski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 16-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rob Tan, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Doug Rader popped him up. Stallings has a play. 2 down. Here it comes. Jorge Soler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And there's
a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box now, David Dahl, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
16-3 tonight. The New York Yankees win for a division-best 113th time. Shohei Ohtani wins his 17th game of the season and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Raymond Franco permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the...
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, Chris Bryant had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 16-3. He is among the American League